Officials say multimillionaire Jeffrey Epstein has taken his own life in a New York jail.
Yeah, Epstein pleaded not guilty in July. That was to charges of trafficking dozens of underage girls, some as young as 14 years old, forcing them to have sex with his powerful friends.
Bombshell accusations point a finger at some rather notable names. 2,000 pages of documents were unsealed in Manhattan federal court related to a defamation case brought by Virginia Roberts Giuffre against Ghislaine Maxwell, an Epstein associate.
We really need to figure out why he was taken off of suicide watch. This incident that happened with him where he was found with marks around his neck was a little over 2 weeks ago. So it hasn't been that long since we've learned of this possible attempt by Jeffrey Epstein. And so what was it that took him off of that? Who requested that? So I think that that's something that we really need to pay attention to.
In court filings, Giuffre says she became an underage teen sex slave for Epstein, who was later directed by Maxwell and Epstein to have sex with many, quote, powerful men, including numerous prominent American politicians, powerful business executives, foreign presidents, and other world leaders.
The federal criminal case will end with his death. These criminal cases do not proceed after the death of a criminal suspect.
The statement from William Barr today saying that they're appalled by this and they've launched an investigation not just by the FBI, but also the Justice Department's Inspector General to figure out what happened. You can tell that, this is not supposed to happen.
No sign of foul play.
It's unclear if there's surveillance in the section where he was at.
It raises questions by anybody that's taking a look at this.
No doubt it is an embarrassment for the system indeed as well.
I'll tell you, this case is going to be a huge, highly publicized case that's going to really go on for years.
And at some point, they took him off suicide watch. Why they took him off suicide watch and why they don't think he was, a danger to himself is also part of the investigation that I think people are asking about.
There's an ongoing investigation into possible accomplices to Epstein's crimes, and there are still thousands of documents in the civil suit that remain under seal. There is an active effort to make those documents public.
If there's any surveillance cameras anywhere near or around him, they will be looked at. And then the FBI will also do a criminal investigation just to dot its I's and cross its T's for now to make sure that nothing criminal happened and this actually was a suicide.
And the hundreds of pages that were released just yesterday regarding this suit involving accuser Virginia Giuffre, again, that was settled in 2017, we want to point out. She was alleging abuse by him and others, and there were some really big names involved in that.
A bombshell amount of documents are revealed the day before this happens.
Yeah, it was shocking, but again, the chances of him actually even knowing that the bombshell documents were revealed the day before it happened, I don't know how much access he has to anything from the outside world, so it's even unclear if he knew that there was anything from the outside world. If you're talking about conspiracy theories, they've lit up the internet.
Those allegations come from newly unsealed documents from a now settled court case against Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell. A woman claims that Maxwell groomed her to be a sex slave to Epstein and was trafficked to some of his most powerful associates.
I'm sure you'll hear thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of conspiracy theories.